Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode of The Shaman's Path. I am your guide, Nicole Barrios, and this is another Shamanic Musings episode, or they're like short Q&A episodes that I do in between my main episodes. I am launching a course on power animals. It's called Power Animal Magic. That should be coming up within the next month. And in the lead up to the course, I've been doing a series of these shamanic musings episodes, just answering basic questions about power animals. And so in this episode, I wanted to answer the question, how can a power animal help me? Or how can a power animal help you? How can a power animal not help you? So a power animal or a spirit animal or a totem animal or a spirit guide in animal form, they're all terms that can be used interchangeably, is a spirit guide in animal form. That's all it is. And so what a power animal does is and how it can help you, is it will guide you, it can protect you, it can heal you, and ultimately it can empower you. This is why they're called power animals. If you are having any sort of issue, especially with your health and well-being, this could be a physical issue or a mental and emotional issue, a power animal can help you. It can help to heal. It might not be sometimes it can be a literal healing, but other times the way a power animal can help heal an individual is it helps empower them. And a lot of times when people are more empowered, their ailments just sort of go away. So for example, if you have a mental health issue, such as anxiety, let's say really bad anxiety that's very much impacting your life, it makes you feel disempowered, right? Because the anxiety is almost like its own entity that kind of takes over your life. And it makes you feel like you are not in charge and you are not in control of what happens to you, especially because anxiety is more focused on the future. Like you're always forward thinking, you're always worrying about what is going to happen to you. So what a power animal can do as far as helping to get you through anxiety is it makes you feel more powerful. When a power animal comes into your life, it's like it brings medicine. So it heals in a way that can make you feel like working with one can make you feel stronger. It can make you feel braver and more courageous. It can make you definitely feel much more in the present and much more connected to your physical body and to like your deep primal essence and nature. And when you can do that, you're not living or projecting yourself into the future. So it heals your anxiety, or at least it makes it a lot better or easier to manage. And even, because you'll probably, if you have anxiety, you will probably be stuck in a pattern of anxiety. It's just a habit a lot of the time. And so you can work with a power animal. You can get into a state where you feel at peace and, present, and your anxiety dissipates. But when you're done doing whatever work you're doing, you might be prone to go back to forward thinking and being stuck in anxiety. That's normal. The more you work with a power animal, the more you will be in the present and the less you will be projecting yourself into the future. And then if you continue this over time, you will rewire your brain and your neural pathways so that you don't project yourself into the future anymore. And if you do, it'll be rare and it'll be easier for you to be like, catch yourself, to catch yourself doing it and then bring yourself back. So does that make sense? Like that is how a power animal can help to heal an ailment or like a mental health ailment. It doesn't just come in and like, okay, your anxiety's magically gone. No, it's more like it empowers you in a way to where you overcome the anxiety with its assistance. It's a guide, like it's there to guide you and assist you. And ultimately it will lead to healing. So that's the gist of how a power animal can help you. And that's just one example. Like that's, helping somebody overcome anxiety. The same principle can be applied to any other ailments. If you've got like arthritis or like any ailment, a power animal can work the same way. It can help make you feel more empowered and stronger so that you can take whatever steps you need to take to get your arthritis under control, whether that's seeking medical help, doing acupuncture, trying herbs, trying a new exercise or water aerobics, or whatever the healing path looks like for you. A power animal can help you get there by lending you its power and its magic. So when a power animal comes to you, it brings its own personal brand of magic. So any animal can be a power animal, even mythical ones. And when they come into your life, they bring their own unique medicine and magic, and it is always going to be relevant to whatever you are currently needing in your life. So, for example, if a wild horse was your power animal, when I think of a wild horse, I think of freedom. I think of very like physical, powerful strength. Like horses are strong. Horses are fast. They're also, especially like if you've ever seen wild horses, like we have wild horses in Arizona, which is super cool. They hang out in groups. A herd, is it called a herd of horses, I think? If that's the wrong word, I'm sorry, but they're communal. So like they bring a communal aspect to them. So like if you were to receive a wild horse as your power animal, those are just some of the pieces of medicine that it would bring to you. It would bring to you a sense of community, or at least the ability to find and connect with the community. It would bring beauty. It would bring power. It would bring a sense of freedom. And ultimately, like a sense of joy. Like the wild horses, to me, they just seem very content, And so, like, no matter what your power animal is, they will bring their own brand of medicine to you. And it's going to be unique. And it might even be different from person to person. Like, if multiple different people received a wild horse as their power animal, there might be different aspects of the wild horse, like different aspects of its magic and healing that an individual might need. So it's super, super unique, but ultimately it will benefit you because it will power you up with something that is missing from your life, some sort of quality or physical thing that is missing from your life. So those are just a few ways that power animals can help you. There's a lot more to that. I definitely recommend you continue following the podcast because I'll be answering a couple more questions about this. Also, if you don't already, follow me on Instagram because I'll be going into more detail about this there. And we'll also be keeping everybody updated as to when the course is going to be launching, which should hopefully be next month, this summer, June 20th-ish, 2024, the summer solstice, somewhere around there. So if this has like piqued your interest and you want to learn more, definitely stay in touch. And if you got benefit from this episode, for one, I'm so glad. Thank you for listening. And two, give the show a subscribe. And that'll keep you updated with like when new show episodes are dropping. And if you're feeling so inclined, I would love it if you would leave a review on the podcast that allows more people to find it so that they too can get the magic healing from shamanism and power animals. Thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.